this is where it gets cool. This is where the video is going to get interesting. It's the ability to use first principles thinking. Now, I've spoken about this a lot, but I'm going to touch on it again. First principles thinking is a mental model that billionaires use to make these huge business and investment decisions. But we're able to use this exact, it's not just like, it's a mental model that you can apply to all areas of your life. It's a problem-solving technique. But we're able to use this exact same mental model when it comes to alcohol. We're able to break down all of the constituent parts and all of the reasons why we think we drink alcohol. And when you're able to do this, you get this epiphany moment. You're like, it's all on the table now. I get it. I 100% get it. So this first principles thinking is what happens when you get to stage 4. And if you're able to, you can do this through, really doing deep introspective work, or you can join the Sober Clear program, because this is the exact system that we use. We use first principles thinking. There's many ways for you to achieve this, but the key is that you do it, right? Because when you're able to put everything on the table and you're just completely transparent and you can see it with like detachment. So you put all of it on the table and you don't have like emotional charge. You're not like looking at this like, I must like drinking. You can't do it with an open mind, and you look into it and you're like, I get it. This makes sense now. And then when you're able to get to this position, you're in a very calm state of mind where you're able just to logically decide what you do, whether you stop, whether you control, whether you continue drinking. When you go through the first principles process, you have the choice. And that's what happens in stage 4. This is the very first thing, is using this first principles thinking. And when you do this properly, right, when you go through a step-by-step system, or when you do it yourself through deep introspection, absolutely no sense of deprivation. I genuinely mean this, because I've been here. The people that I work with have been here. They know exactly what it's like to be here and be deprived. But when you're able to use first principles thinking, you will get to this position of having absolutely no deprivation.